Hey troops, it's Roy for Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! So got a book review today. Um, you know how I love. Fine, I obsess about source books. My channel, so yeah. And got one today. It's from Marvel Studios. The cross sections. The Marvel Studios cross sections by DK Publishing. And yes, if you're going, they sound familiar. Yep, it's the same folks who did the wonderful, precious Arms and Armor book that, if I'm smart, I'm going to put the review in the thing below. Got this for my birthday from my girlfriend Tracy. Thank you, baby. Yay! Precious. So now, of course, you got Arms and Armor about all the gear, all the stuff that's used. This book is in general about a lot of the locations, a lot of the major buildings and the big ships that have appeared in the Marvel Studios universe. So kind of, I like to think of it as being, it's like an HGTV renovation show meets Marvel Studios, and you went kind of nuts and went, we ain't got. It's like Property Brothers, we ain't got no stinking budget. We ain't got no physics. We have lots of CGI. Anyway, now you're thinking, well, yeah, it's a bunch of buildings. What's your point? It's a cross sections book, people. Best way to look at it is probably one of the most memorable structures that we were first introduced to in Marvel Studios was in Iron Man. Tony's legendary, his mansion. Yeah, the one where we all went, dang. I like to think of it as kind of like Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water, except even crazier. And right now you're going through Google. Well, a bunch of you are going, ooh, and a bunch of you are going, what's Falling Water and who's Frank Lloyd Wright? You done? Doesn't that house look cool? And yeah, it's built over a waterfall. It reminds me of a lot of what this book is about. You're taking familiar things and just going bonkers with it. Since it is a cross sections book, each chapter, each section that they talk about, of course, you get the giant cross section. And here, you get to see Tony's entire mansion in amazing detail, actually. Even down to the lab down here. And the cool part is, one of the things I love about the cross-section books is the immense amount of detail. You don't just get this giant exploded look. You get details about some of the places we really wondered about, like Tony's lab, other rooms. Incredibly cool. And each chapter, each structure, ship, whatever, they talk a lot about key moments. And you also get behind the scenes information, like the fact that, no surprise, they tried to find something that would look cool and amazing and went, no. So they created the mansion from CGI and, of course, built sets for it. The actual location is in California. Just gorgeous. And that's what, there are a number of structures here, like the Asgard Palace. One of the most wonderful moments in Avengers, when the helicarrier first appears. And, of course, you gotta have the Citadel. Oh, actually, you know what? Better shot is this one. The Citadel in Wakanda. And the beauty of the structures is that they all evoke images of something incredibly familiar images that are iconic, and you just explode them into something even more massive. Now, if you're thinking it's all just no, we also got ships, big ships, like the legendary, disturbing Q ship that Thanos uses. And you also got the hoopty, which Carol uses. And in the same way, the ships are also meant to evoke very iconic, very powerful moments. In the case of the Q ship, this horrific, dare I say, Lovecraftian ship of horrors. And on the flip side, you've got the hoopty, which is about penance and redemption. The book is filled with images like that. Baxter Building is in here. Of course, the Avengers Tower is in here. The ship Nowhere from Guardians of the Galaxy is in here. Tons of information, all split into those three sections in a detailed cross section, as well as behind the scenes information about how they're built, yada yada yada. All wonderful stuff. Now, the one thing which is due to the nature of the book, okay, this tons of background information, technical stuff, the kind of stuff that a geek like me who loves these ship kind of things eats up. Not so much in here because, well, you're talking about buildings and structures and stuff that are massive. So how much information can you pack into a book that's meant to be only this thick as opposed to being like a Jane's manual for military aircraft? That is the one shortcoming. But I mean, as you can see here, it is beautifully done. The cross sections, like I said, are beautiful. So much information. It's just a fun book to have. It is a wonderful thing to have on your shelf. To go alongside, of course. So hey, there you go. Check it out. It is available, of course, on your favorite online site. Go to your local brick and mortar store. Go to your local comic book shop. See what they can do to give you a hand to get your hands on these. But it is a lot of fun. So there you go. Hey, it's a Sunday, so got to split. So hey, you all take care. May the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor, and most importantly, be good to each other. Okay, peeps. Y'all take care. Peace. Bye. Unlike the action figures going pew 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 with books, doesn't work. So bye.